Hello, everybody. Back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Friday the 15th. And today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. A little bit of rain off and on. Overall, pretty good day though. So, got this morning a little earlier than I wanted to, but not too bad. So, got up, got a couple things taken care of real quick. Got my running gear put on. Headed out to get my run over, so I wanted to make sure I got that taken care of in the morning. Get it just knocked out of the way. So got back from the run, got myself a shower. The run went well. It wasn't great. I'd forgotten my really powerful running headlamp in the office, which is now my mother's bedroom. So, because I haven't moved it out of there yet, because I haven't, I guess, had to run at night or in the dark. So I ran with a small, regular little flashlight type thing, and realized how privileged and how blessed I am to have that super powerful Petzl running light that I used for my night runs, because the sun was not up yet. I was running before the sun came up, and the small lamp sucked. It was, oh my god, it was awful. If I was running like anything other than sidewalks and on the road, I would have been miserable. I don't know how people run. I still run like trails with crappy headlamps, and it absolutely is pure shit. So went ahead and basically just like gave up, said to hell with it. Was able to run with light, but it would not have worked in on a trail or on a path, that kind of thing. It would not have worked well for that. So got back from a run, got myself a shower. Sun finally came up. My wife got up. We got a couple things taken care of. Got the rest of our stuff packed up. I loaded the car up. We were heading down to the cruise ship port. Was able to basically get it all loaded and get it all good to go. And grabbed ourselves a muffin each, and I had some chocolate milk I threw in the freezer to make it cold. Last of my AE milk that I brought back from Iowa. Probably getting near the end of its date, and by the time I get back from the cruise, it'll definitely be out. So drank the rest of it on the trip down. We basically loaded up the car, headed out, and pretty uneventful. We had a little bit of wrecks here and there. Of course, we get some like Jupiter and stuff. We get into Miami, there was quite a few wrecks. We drove through a bunch of rain. Overall, wasn't bad. Got to the port, and nowhere on our app, nowhere does it say like what gate you're supposed to go to, like what dock. It just says, gives like an address. And the address is really confusing how to get there. There's a bunch of signs that say, like gate C or, dock C, gate, G, whatever. Finally found where we're supposed to be going. It went decently. Pulled up in there, threw out our bags that we wanted to check. They only give you 2 labels when they ship you your stuff. We had to get a couple more labels. We made some other labels up and stuck them on our things. Went and parked the car, found a decent parking spot. Not special, but decent parking spot. Headed back over, and our check-in time was 2:30. And it said you can show up an hour before that to start your process of getting your COVID test and all that kind of stuff done. And it was like, okay, cool, no big deal. I went ahead, got in line, and we were in line at 1:14, which I thought, we technically should be at 1:30 for the hour early, but we'll just be here, no big deal. So we're in line by 1:14. Actually walked through we parked the car, and things all good to go. So we've been here for a while already at this point. We stand in line, and we basically waited around. They finally started charting the lines up. We had everybody tested. It takes a while. I understand times are slow. We had to scan a little QR code that would basically to schedule your appointment. I guess I don't know why people would, hey, everybody on the boat has to have it. So why are you making us rescan shit? It makes no sense at all. It should have already been pre-scanned in. And the thing is, a lot of it's a new company, new cruise ship, new cruise line, the whole 9 yards. So we're hoping that things get better as they go. But this first trip, it just kind of is what it is. So it was 3 hours and 9 minutes later, we finally stepped on the boat. So 3 hours and 9 minutes from when I was already in line is too long. Like, it's not the end of the world, but damn, that's a long ass wait. And there's no seats, and they're standing in line the whole time. We finally did, after we got our COVID test done, we were able to find a place to sit down. So we got to sit down for about a half an hour out of that 3 hours and 9 minutes. Other than that, you're just standing still, and that kills my lower back and really just fucks up my body. It's not good. My ankle's crap. At one point I was trying to be all cute, and I stood on my right ankle and was like going to kick my wife in the butt, and my right ankle gave out from that motorcycle wreck. It was all kinds of screwed up. So yeah, not fun. But went ahead and stood the hell with it. Finally got in. I almost fell. My ankle twisted on me so bad. I was like, shit. I'm like, Karen's laughing. I'm like, I'm not drunk. I swear. I don't drink, but it is what it is. So went ahead. We finally got on the ship. We finally started trying to make reservations, trying to get things booked. They only allow half the reservation we made pre-hand, which the app never does make no reservation for nothing. So Karen ended up booking us for, at least we have one restaurant scheduled for every night on the ship now, so we have that set up. We went ahead and got a couple things done. We finally got to our room. Our rooms were open, but having got on the boat took that long to get on there. Got a bunch of stuff. I started putting things away. I'm like just taking it out of the suitcase and putting it all away because why not? And we got that all done. Went ahead and got a few things taken care of. Went and kind of walked into the ship, kind of sightseeing and trying to get the feel of the ship, whatever. Finally got time for dinner. Went and got in line for dinner. Checked in, and we were wearing masks up until you sit down. It's pretty much the mask-free boat now. The staff have masks on, but the passengers, or sailors as they're called here on the Virgin Cruise Line, are not required to wear a mask at all, I guess. So had it. We found the cigar, the smoking spot. It's a tiny little like section with all the cigarette smokers, and you can have a cigar. For one reason, it's on the front of the boat. I don't know why, because the smoke's going to blow back, especially when you're traveling, but it is where it is. Super uncomfortable chairs. I'm going to probably at some point try and sneak over to one of the deck lounges and just slide my ashtray over there with me. I'm going to bring my own ashtray so I hopefully don't bitch too much, but it's literally 6 feet apart, so I'm hoping if nothing else I'll drag the deck chair over, because having a cigarette for a few minutes in a shitty chair isn't bad, but trying to enjoy a cigar for 2 hours in a shitty, uncomfortable chair sucks. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to actually take cold pillows from the bedroom, from my cabin, and go down and sit on those because it's not good. I sat there and stuff. We wandered around, went down to dinner. Dinner took over 90 minutes. It was really delicious food. The waitress we had, the server, I guess we're going to call it, didn't speak English at all. She's Italian, barely spoke English. And with the mask, it just makes that much harder to understand. Half the crap, we couldn't understand what she was saying. We're just kind of like, yeah, just bring us shit. Like, we'll eat it, whatever it is, we'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. So most everything was delicious. The Wagyu beef was a little bit, they put too much crap on it. They put truffle oil, a whole bunch of crap. Like, I wanted to taste the beef, not all the truffle oils and all that crap. So I got to try to maybe ask them to separate the flavors out a little bit so I can taste the things the way I want, not just covered in olive oil. So, but the food itself, we had a New York strip, and we also did a beef cheeks on a pork belly stuff that was, oh my God, it was so good. It was pork cheeks, so good. That was delicious. It was like stewed. It was so tender. God, it was great. The New York strip was all right. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like the greatest steak, but man, all the other was just, it was delicious, absolutely delicious. We had dessert. The dessert was crap at best. But I'm real picky when it comes to my desserts. I've got a weird palate when it comes to sweets, and Karen loved them both. She thought they were delicious, so it was all good there. So we got done with it. We kind of wandered around a little bit. We had a show scheduled, some kind of dance show thing, whatever, that was scheduled for like 10 o'clock tonight, and we wandered around a little bit. I decided we played some arcade games. They have some shuffleboard. They have some with little men that you basically swack the ball back and forth and you spin it. I can't remember what it's called now. But went ahead and okay. Make sure the guy don't lock me out here on the damn deck. So the guy's like checking the door. I'm like, dude, what the hell? But anyway, went ahead and whatever it's called, where you have the little guys on sticks and just spin them back and forth. A couple of the ones outside were like broke, so you couldn't play, like it didn't work right. So we ended up playing that. We played they had some arcade games. We played like a driving game and stuff, and like Donkey Kong and some of that kind of crap. Air hockey. Yeah, air hockey. We played it quite a bit. We like air hockey quite a bit. Played it for a while. Decided it was enough time. We were going to basically go up and have a cigar. So I sat in the chair, and ironically, to sit in the chair, like it hits right in the back of my shoulder blades, where it's super uncomfortable. So I was like, that kind of sucks. So I went ahead and was able to finish my cigar in time to go watch the show. Came up the room, went looking for drinks, and they said we have soda packages. Karen called, asked what flavor sodas they had. They said they have hundreds of flavors. So I thought, well, so it was Coke, mystery machines, whatever, like those, has every flavor you want. Nope, it only has Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Fanta, and a ginger ale. That's it. That's all the drinks they have. Like, there's no lemonade. There's that unsweetened tea. There's some other crap. And it's like, oh, God damn it. So luckily I did bring a 12-pack of Mountain Dew on, so I almost didn't do it. So they got root beer, and they've got Dr. Pepper, and they've got Mellow Yellow kind of stuff. I'll be good with it. And thank God I brought the Mountain Dew in. So it is what it is. Went to the dance show thing, and we thought it was going to be more of like a performance, and it's more of an interactive dance floor kind of thing. And like, I sat down on the bench. We got there early because we didn't want to miss the show. We thought there'd be seats set in. There wasn't. I tried to sit down on one of the steps, and the guy was like, no, you can't sit here. And I'm like, the show hasn't started yet. Like, why can't I just sit down? But it is what it is. We kind of thought about leaving. I decided to stick around, and the show turned out to be a great time. We're all dancing, jumping around, having a great time. There was a bunch of performers dancing. One of the rules is you can't lick your friend's face, which was a weird rule to have in the room, but it's a rule they have. So everybody was having a good time. Talked about, the whole, if you're in the way, move. If you can't see something, move so you can see it better, and so on and so forth. And it was a great little performance. And they had a few songs we didn't recognize, a few songs we did. We all jumped around, danced around, had a great time. and had a good time. There's, if you look around, you see people just standing there like a statue, like they're at the damn, guarding the queen, just at point, like, I do not move, I do not show affection, I do not show emotion, I do not show nothing, cracked me up. So had fun. Karen ordered, I think, an old fashioned. They had a confetti thing, cannon blew off on the top. I tried to cover her drink up, it didn't, so one of the paper things got in there, so she wasn't willing to drink because there was confetti in it. So I finished off her drink with a little bit of confetti, and I'm like, that's just confetti, who gives a damn? So went ahead, got down there, headed down a little bit, walked around the ship a little more, and decided it was not time to go to bed, so we crashed in the bedroom. It's got full remote control, curtains and whatnot. It's kind of cool thing at the door. The curtains open up automatically, so it's kind of a cool thing. The shower is decent size. The shower, it's a rain head, which I'm not a fan of, but it's dead center in the shower, so you can't really get back against the wall to like wash your hair without the water just hitting you constantly. So, but the cool thing about the room is, which I have in the balcony here, as you guys can see, and a little hammock. So I have my own hammock. I'm chilling out here on my own balcony and enjoying myself. There's no smoking in the room, there's smoking in the balcony, but I can't imagine, especially in the morning before the sun's even up, they can even know if I was out here enjoying myself a nice little cigar. They have no way of ever knowing. So, but it is what it is. Basically, just chilling out. Everything went well. The night overall, like I said, the chair where you sit for the cigars is the worst part so far, and the 90 minutes for food was not the greatest thing. But overall, there's no kids. I think it's 21 and up. I've heard 21 and up, and I've also heard 18 and up, but either way, there's no children here, and there's also no drink package, so you don't pay your $600 and then feel you have to drink your money's worth kind of thing. So everybody's just so far, but there's been a few drunk people, but not that crazy falling down drunk yet, so that's definitely a good thing. But tomorrow's a day at sea, and so there's going to be no excursions or nothing. And then we go to Costa Maya, I think, and then we go to a little island, the Bimini Island, I think it is, maybe. Then we go another day at sea, and then we're back in Miami. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.